everybody, welcome back to WIP Wednesday. My name is Lisa. This is the home of Three Back Cats Crochet. I know. So, what have I been up to? So, the first thing I want to show you is I finished my skull shawl. It is huge. I can't even get it all in camera. It is as long as my arms I can spread. And it goes all the way down. And I ended up doing 11 skulls across and then finishing it off. And I washed it and I hung it out in the sun and it's all good to go. So I hope that my friend that I made it for, she likes it. So that's that. It smells good. I looked on YouTube for somebody that washes yarn, and I found somebody that had a zillion views on it. And all she did was take a pan of dish soap. Actually, she filled her sink with hot water and then just a dab of dish soap and washed it. And that's what I did. I rinsed it out really well. So while I was at it, I thought, well, I'll wash the yarn that I had spilled coffee on. So it worked just fine. The only problem is that when I laid it out on the porch to dry, the wind blew it and now it's a hot mess. I mean, it is a hot mess. So I have to watch a movie and wind that up. I don't have a yarn winder. This is the middle ball from it. I didn't wash it because I didn't spill on that. I finished the hat for my granddaughter with the primrose stitch and the Ferris wheel. And that's what that looks like. Really pretty. The name of the yarn is Ferris Wheel by Lion Brand. I used H-hook on this, and the name of the yarn is Cotton Candy. So it's really pretty. And I had a lot of yarn left over, and so I'm making her a little scarf to go with it. See, I got lots of yarn left, so making her a scarf. Just double crochets, 15 across. I'm gonna go until I run out of yarn. So that's that. And then it got cold, like I said, so I decided to make a poncho. So I followed Crystal from Bag a Day Crochet. I followed her. Let me put it on real quick. I followed her tutorial for her caramel macchiato, and she used Lion Brand, or not Lion Brand, Red Heart stripes and a J-hook. Do I have it on right? Yes. And I have it all finished except for the fringe. The only problem is that I can't get it all in here, but I'll show you as best as I can. I cut it down. See, I still got to fringe it. I cut it down a couple rows on the bottom because it was just way too long. I could tell when I put it on my arms that it was covering my hand up. So I actually took a row out, and it's huge. It's really, really big. And I think that if I did it again, there's the hood part. If I did it again, I wouldn't use the K hook. I would go down to a J. She recommended the K hook, and I'm 5'4", and I wear an American size between an 8 and a 10, and I'm not really big chested, so I think maybe when she designed it, it was for a person, a larger person. So I think that if you follow her tutorial for the poncho, because it's really super easy, there's nothing hard about it. um, that if I were you, I would go down to the J hook, because the K, it's just really big. I mean, it's nice because then you could layer it, you put a long sleeve shirt on it. And it's really pretty. I used just a scrap yarn project. I wanted like ocean colors, so I did a dark blue, a baby blue, a white, and then this is a this is just some yarn that I found. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree, actually. It's called Burnett Giggles. It's I think it's 90% acrylic, 10% nylon. So it's really squishy, but it's a 4, so it works just fine for using with Red Heart, so Super Saver. So yeah, it's just a 4 medium worsted weight. Um, this color is called Giggling Green. I have never seen this before or since. I think it was one of their discontinued. Now I had 2 of these, and one skein is 100 grams, which is 185 yards. So I used all of this plus some more out of the. I used one of this plus some more out of this, and then so I have a lot left. But I need to do some fringe, but that won't take too much. It'll be just fine. The other thing I wanted to say is the other color I used, the dark blue, is this one from Walmart, the Mainstays, and this is their navy blue. And I had watched a thing by Crystal from Bag a Day Crochet where she had said that be careful what you buy, because the ones in China were messed up, but the one in from Turkey was good. And I looked at my label and I'm like, oh shoot, it's made in China. But I didn't have any problems with it. I didn't find it overtly, rough or anything. I didn't have any problems with it. This is all I have left. And I got to do fringe with it. And there is, yarn labels, 397 yards. So what are we going to say? Probably 300 yards per color. I can't tell you about the white or the blue because it was just, like I said, it was a scrap yarn project. Crystal used 6 balls or 6 skeins of the striped, Red Heart stripe. But I know on the variegated ones there's a lot less yardage on them. I was looking to see. I got one right here. How much yardage is on that? 236 yards. So 236 times 6. She also did tassels. I'm not going to do the tassels. So yeah, that's that. And so I'm just going to fringe it and wear it because it finally got some cold. So, my other big story. Believe it or not, on my Aunt Judy's blanket, the camel one, I was sitting there Saturday night watching TV and I was just like struggling, and I'm thinking, why am I not enjoying this Afghan? And I'm like, I'm doing it with an eye hook and it should be a good enough drape. But I think sometimes I have tight tension. So I'm doing it and it's just not crocheting nice. You know how when you crochet something, when I do amigurumi, I'm used to that kind of tight jabbing thing. But when I'm doing like a blanket or a scarf or a poncho or something, it's just no. So was thinking, I'm not gonna finish this if it continues on this way. So I got to thinking about it, and yes, I pulled it all out. Queen of the Frogs. I know. I didn't tell my husband because I thought he might kill me. But I went up to a J size, and the drape and the feel and the crochet on it is so much better. I'm so much happier with it. But it means that now I am behind. And instead of making ponchos for myself, I should be working on this. So yeah, I stayed up really late because I knew that the temperature was going to drop today. I mean, it's nothing to people up north, but to us here in Texas, to go from 95 one day to, at noon today, it's supposed to be 62. I mean, that's quite the. Anyway, that's what I got accomplished this week. I didn't think it was too bad. One skull shawl, one kid hat, one poncho. So, yeah. Plus, I went yarn shopping. So, what have you guys been working on? Is your weather turning there? So, that's about it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Subscribe if you'd like. Follow me on Instagram if you're interested. I post there occasionally. That's about it. I'm going to wear my poncho. I'm going to have a crochet day because I also diamond paint. So this weekend they're having what they call a DP-a-thon on YouTube, which means a bunch of the really popular YouTubers that diamond paint go live one right after another for 2 days in a row. I mean, day and night, day and night. So I'm gonna watch some diamond painters this weekend, and which I haven't done in a while, and diamond paint, I think. So thank you so much for coming by. See you later. Bye.